enthusiastic guests, we are about to start the meeting. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anda Wijaya. As SSA of this meeting, I will inform you housekeeping rules during Magical Bali Toastmaster Club meeting. During meeting rules, please rename yourself as below. For Toastmaster members, name, club name, and then city. Example, Anda Bali Toastmaster Club, Denpasar. For guests or non-Toastmaster member, guest, name, city. Example, guest, Johan, Denpasar. It is important to mute yourself while the speakers are giving their speeches. It is best to leave your camera on while the speaker is speaking, so that they can see the reaction of the audience. Make eye contact with the camera, not your screen, to appear like you are looking at audience members. Adjust your device compared to your body height. Dress well, sit upright in a quiet place with a good lighting. If possible, try to stand up and look at your camera when delivering speech. Remember to look for the timer so you can see their color-coded time designation and keep your speech on the allocated time. During meeting suggestion in Zoom, changing the view to gallery view will allow you to see the facial expression of the audience. Call out the name of the persons you are referring to before start talking. Use the chat room for any comment, questions, or suggestions. It is also allow you to message people directly, which is optimal for feedback for a speaker, as it helps avoid distraction in the general chat channel. Now I would like to call Magical Bali Toastmaster acting as club president to give an opening remarks. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, please give big applause to Melita.
Yay! Thank you so much, Anda. You're getting better and better every day. So I'm Lita. I am acting president. The real presidents will coming soon. So I'm just acting president, and I would like to greet some guests. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us. And Amel, our another cousins from Surabaya, thank you so much. Robin, thank you for stepping up as evaluator, and also Anggit, Amel's friends. Amel's from Lombok's friends. Okay, I need to make sure because we have double Amel here. So as you know, Toastmasters is a very good, I can say it's kind of like a family being in the Toastmasters. You're not only learning how to be a great speakers and also being a great leaders, but you will have a second family. I call Toastmasters in Bali, especially as my second family. So if you are new in the Toastmasters, you can reach me or contact our VPM to getting more information about Toastmasters. As you know, Toastmasters is a worldwide club, and I guarantee that you will get better self-development. All right, that's all from me, and let's welcome our handsome Tom. And tonight, he is, where are you? Where are you? Okay, right, there you are. Ping Hendra is gonna be our Tom for the first time at Magical Bali Toastmasters. So everyone, please give a big applause to our Tom.
Thank you very much, Acting Madam President Melita. Hello, everybody, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you so much for the introduction. And Anda, you're doing amazing job. And as the Tom, my responsibility is to introduce today's speaker and then many other things, basically to make sure that the meeting is running on time, and also to ensure that all of you here, including the members and the guests, are having amazing time together. And I cannot do this on my own. I have a team with me, and I would like to introduce a very, very special person to me. And she is my mentor and also the general evaluator of the day. And please welcome Miranda Rumi, DTM Miranda Rumi.
Thank you, Ping. Great to be here again and great to be the general evaluator. My job today is to evaluate the meeting from top to bottom, because the essence of Toastmasters, or essence in life, is to grow and to develop and to get better. So by doing the evaluation throughout the whole meeting, then we will learn what we did well and what we can improve for the next meeting. And we always work in teams in Toastmasters. So my team of evaluations will, there are 4, and we start with the grammarian, and then our counter, timer, and then a ballot counter. But first, I would like to call the the grammarian, Eric, to introduce yourself and introduce your role tonight. Please give Eric a big hand.
Thank you. Greetings from rural Maine. I'm on the East Coast, so it's now 7 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. So it's a little easier to wake up this time. My job today will be to look at errors and beautiful uses of the English language. So I'll be taking note of mistakes or ways things can be said better, but also phrases or words that are particularly memorable. Today's word of the day is serene or serenity. Serene means calm, peaceful, untroubled, or tranquil. Serenity is the act of being there. So for example, she closed her eyes and felt serene. Or I gained a lot of serenity by being here at the lake. This is a very serene environment. And if you listen carefully, once in a while, you'll hear loons singing in the background. That is a very serene sound. Thank you. I'll give my report at the end of meeting. Back to you, Miranda. Thank you.
So thank you, Eric. It was beautiful presentation, and also literally and also visually. Next, I would like to call our counter tonight, Yuliani. Please introduce yourself and explain your role.
Thank you, Bu Miranda. Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here again tonight. It's been a while for me not joining the meeting, and I kind of miss you, all of you. My role tonight will be a counter, and during the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. And I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times of each speakers use that expressions. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Yuliani. Another beautiful background, beautiful visual. Thank you. And now I would like to call our timer, or a timer substitute for the moment. If the timer is not here yet, would that be you, Melita, to explain what is the role of the timer?
Right, as a backup timer, if my background shows green one, then it means you have reached minimum time for speech. For prepared speech, so we do have 2 prepared speech with 5 to 7 minutes and 1 with 10 to 12 minutes. For Danny and also Miranda, 5 minutes will be green, 6 minutes will be yellow, and 7 minutes red. And you have extra 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Amel, green 10, yellow 11, 12, red. You have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. For table topic speakers, unfortunately, you only have like 1 to 2 minutes. The green 1 minute, yellow 1 minute and 30 seconds. 2 minutes, red, and you have extra 30 seconds. For evaluation sessions, 2 to 3 minutes, green 2, yellow 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red 3 minutes. You will have extra 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. And I will write down in the chat box the time allocated that you spent. All right, that's all from the substitute timer. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Melita. And now I would like to call upon our timer, Andre Maure, to come up and please explain, the ballot counter.
Thank you, Madam Miranda, DTA Miranda. Hi, everyone. And also our wonderful guest tonight. I'm here, Andre Maure, joining from Sumba. And my role as part of this wonderful team of the meeting as the ballot counter to help finding out the best speaker for the prepared speech, and then the best table topic speaker, and the best evaluator. And in doing this, I need your cooperation. Later, after the evaluation session, I'll be launching the polling, and we will be doing the ballot or the polling in a secret and serene way. Thank you very much, everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster DTA Miranda.
Thank you. And that completes the introduction of the evaluation team. We also have prepared speech evaluations, which will be evaluating prepared speeches later on. And I will give the closing or the final evaluation, the general evaluation at the very end. All of us, the evaluation team, will do that during the evaluation session. So without further ado, let's just start. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Ping.
Thank you so much for the introduction of your team, the evaluations team. And I would like to introduce the theme. The reason why I introduce the theme later is because so that all of you will remember, rather than you know it and then you have a lot of information regarding the GE, the stuff like that. You forgot what is the theme. The theme of the day is World Meditation Day, which is today. How many of you actually meditate? Raise your hands if you do, or have even experienced at least once in your life meditation. Awesome. For those of you that have not done it or not doing it regularly, it's a good practice to do it at least, I would say, just 5 minutes per day. I'm sure you have time for 5 minutes a day, right? Just less texting or less checking up your phone, and do a simple meditation just for 5 minutes to catch up on your breathing and to take care of yourself better. And just a simple 5 minutes will do wonders for the next 5 hours of your life after you have done the meditation. So that is always a good practice and always a great return on your time. And also, I would like to remind you of the word of the day, which is serene, and it's right there on the chat, which you can have a look. And it means calm, peaceful, untroubled, tranquil. And with that, I would like to begin our very, very first session, which is the prepared speech sessions. We will have 3 amazing speakers tonight, for tonight. And our very first speaker, drum roll please, she is none other than my mentor, Miranda Rumi. And I love her speech today because it's about the introduction to mentoring, which is perfect. So I can listen more to her words of wisdom. And the title of her speech is The Gift of Receiving. And I would like to invite her evaluator, Ayu Wirawati to describe more about this project and the purpose of the project.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ping. Okay, hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Tonight is an honor for me to have a chance to evaluate DTM Miranda, who is the founder of Magical Bali Toastmaster and never stopped to encourage and support all of the other members to grow and maximize all of our potential into a good public speaker and a good leader. And tonight, DTM Miranda is going to deliver her speech under the Pathway Innovative Planning. It is her level 2 project 3 introduction to mentoring. The purpose of her speech tonight is to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring and share some aspect of previous experience as strategy. And her time will be 5 to 7 minutes, and the title is The Gift of Receiving. So, DTM to Miranda, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Wira. So this is my third time doing this intro to mentoring, and you would think, what else can be said about it? And that's exactly what my thought was. I said, okay, what am I going to talk about this? And before my mind answers, actually my body answers. I thought, this is interesting. Suddenly I felt a softness, a warmth, a kind of like a serenity, and like I'm just being embraced by this energy. And I thought, wow, I wonder if this is, and suddenly I kind of like have this vision of many bodies, faceless, and surrounding me with this energy that is caring, supporting, and understanding. And I got an epiphany. This is what the energy of being mentored, or mentor energy feels like. And tears just rose to my eyes. And wait, before you judge me for smiling while I'm talking about this is a tears of happiness and of joy. And it's just like, wow, it made me realize that all this time, all these years, all my life, there had been mentors that, whether I call them mentors or not, who had been guiding, who had been there, who are supporting, who know me, who understand what I need, and were guiding me towards becoming. And that is what mentor energy is. So what is mentor really? Mentor is somebody who cares, somebody who wants to help you, who wants to believe, who believes in you, who wants to see you succeed, and wants you to be the best that you can be. That is the essence of mentoring. And in the past, I have difficulty when I have to say my experience about mentoring, which this project requires, to talk an aspect of being mentored rather than the mentoring side of it, which I was much more familiar with. And I'm glad I have gone through the Pathways Mentor program and have completed it and understand more now what mentoring really is. And I used to think mentor is to give, to teach, but now I'm also learning mentoring is about supporting and just about being in the back scene sometimes, wanting and wishing and supporting for the best of their mentees. So this made me think a lot, this insight, this epiphany made me think a lot about the rest of my menteeing experience. So not the mentoring, but the experience of being a mentee, which up to this point, I thought I never been mentored. I never had a mentor. And I realize now that is not true. So that vision confirmed that. Then it made me see that throughout my life, mentoring is not about a title or a bonding agreement between two people. One's going to be mentor, one's going to be mentee. It's not about the length of time or the frequency, but mentoring could be a sentence. It could be a paragraph. It could be a conversation that may or may not repeat or reoccur. So mentoring is so broad, and the essence is just that. There's somebody who cares, who believes, and who wants to see you succeed and have you become the best person that you can be. So I talk to you about this first group of mentors, the mentors that are faceless. They're just bodies, they're just energies that, it's the representations of all the mentors that I've had throughout my life. And then I thought about this term in particular, because I had been working a lot with the mentoring program, have been doing mentoring training. And now I thought about my own being mentored. And there were 3 people in this term. I'm talking between July and now, July last year and now. And these people that I would like to introduce to you, because you know them, and I can put the names to the faces. The first one is Alan Ang, who is our district director. And then the second one is Agustinus, who is our club growth director. And then the third one is, actually there are a few more. There's Mao, there's Harry, and there's also Ping, my mentee. I'll tell you a little bit about that. But what I want to say is, these 3 people, they're not officially my mentors. We have never had a conversation, okay, you mentor me. But there's the person that I go to when I have questions, and throughout they're more friends. They're in the background. They never encroach me. They never, they actually never reprimand me for anything. But I knew that I could count on them. And from the energy, it's the same energy as with the one that I mentioned before. The energy of caring, the energy of that they believe in me. You know, if I doubt myself, if I feel that I didn't, I don't know, you know, I'm not good enough, then they're there. They believe in me and they just want me to succeed, and they help me. So, and with Ping, it's a little bit different, because Ping started as my mentee, and he has evolved over time to become a peer, an equal, and then also the mutual respect, admiration that I have with all my mentors and people that I consider mentors. I also feel the same with Ping, and he also become my mentor in some ways. So these are my second group. And then the third group that I realize are also as important, as meaningful, are the mentors that I don't know personally. They are the book mentors, they are the video mentors, the audio mentors. But even with them, I could sense that this energy, that they care about other people, that they believe, they want to see people succeed, and they writing or they're speaking because they want to be able to help a lot more people. And last one is God. God is the greatest mentor that is. I'm not going to go into details with that, but yes, these are the mentors that I have. So I would like to call upon you, whether you mentors or mentees. If you are mentees, I would like to invite you to give that appreciation, give that gratitude to your mentors, because the gift of receiving is something that is very, very special for the mentors, because they're not really getting anything, right? But when you receive and feel appreciate and be grateful to them, that becomes their gift. So the gift of receiving is a gift to them. I would like to conclude my speech with a quote from Eric Greitens. He's a former Navy SEAL and the author of The Warrior's Heart. He said, "Often your mentors are already in your life. You just haven't yet found a way to learn from them." So open yourself, open your heart to your mentors, and you may just receive all the guidance that you didn't think you need, but you need. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Wow. Incredible speech, DTM Miranda. Yes, I fully agree with you when you said that, sometimes as a person, it doesn't have to be a mentor or a mentee relationship. It's more like are you able to accept, some of the guidance or some of the suggestions that people give it to you? How willing are you to accept that, or how willing are you to grow based on that advice? And I would like to thank you so much for all the time that you have mentored me. So with that, I thank you so much. And let's proceed to our second speaker. And our second speaker is very, very famous in the entire Division G, and because he's always available with any and every technical related stuff. And if you need more help regarding tech stuff, go to him. He's the go-to guy for all things tech. And when I asked him, how would you like me to introduce you today? He said, which is funny, I'm just a programmer who loves to eat ice cream. That's what he said. So if you would like to ask him tech-related stuff, remember to give him an ice cream and he will answer all of your questions. And his name is Denny Surya. And I would like to invite his evaluator, Robin Chan from Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, from all the way from Mauritius, to introduce Denny Surya's project and the objective of his speech.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ping. Yeah, I'm Robin, I'm from Mauritius, and today I'll be evaluating the speech of Denny Surya, my superhero. I look up to him very much. Okay, so what is his speech all about today? He will be speaking from this project on the path of dynamic leadership. The level is level 3, project 1, on negotiate the best outcome. And his speech title is, what is negotiation? The speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. And here we go. What is the objective of the speech? The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different types of negotiation and the strategies that can be used when negotiating. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects of a past or future negotiation of his life. So now let's welcome my superhero, Toastmaster Denny Surya, to the floor for the speech title, What is Negotiation? What is negotiation? Denny Surya, over to you.
Thank you, Robin. Okay, before I start, I want to ask, how many here in your life have problem in negotiation? I look around and yeah, I think many people have problems in negotiation. It's like me. When I child, I always have problem in negotiation. If my parents bought some ice cream, then my younger sister always get the big part, and I always get the small part. And this continue also in my life all the time. So I don't know what's wrong with me, why I cannot do negotiation. And then I came to this project, which is negotiated the best outcome. I think I will not pass this project because all in my life, I never have successful negotiation. And I really think probably I need to drop this path because not everyone can be negotiator. And then I read the guidance, and I feel that okay, probably I can try to do like in the guidance. So when I become a contest chair, then I feel like that, okay, this my time to best and become the best negotiator how people can do in the contest. But look like it's not going well because I have problem to keep the time under 2 hours because everyone have thing that to do. So in one of the event that it needs to have division director to say something in the speech, and I feel that we already over time, and I don't know how I can achieve this. And then I feel that, okay, probably because I'm not a good negotiator, then I need to have someone to help me to decide what is the best negotiator. And then I asked Pipit about how we can do this. And as usual, Pipit is like a straightforward person. They always say, okay, probably we can have this like option. So if this one option 1, 2, and 3, and let the person to choose the option. Okay, and then I choose the option and I ask for our decision director to have that option, and turn out it's going well. So I think it can be called my best negotiation that comes because I can make the time is on the time. And then I read again the negotiation. So what is negotiation is all about. So until I found that one book from Chris Voss with title Never Split the Difference. He said, to be a good negotiator, you need to have 3 things, which is going towards no, acquisition audit, and mirroring or labeling. So for the first option, it is going towards no. Why we want to have a yes, right? Why we going towards no? It is opposite of what we need to have. Okay, it's not that big no, but just like small no. Like when you want to ask someone about opinion, you can ask like, it is not to have big problem for you. So I want to have your opinion about this. Later then you ask about, can I have your time? I want to ask one opinion, because if you being asked like that, I will tell you. So if someone in the street asks you, do you have time? I need your time. Do you will say yes? I think everyone will say no. But what about if we say, it is if not burden to you, can I ask your opinion? You will feel okay. Think I will spend little bit time. So that's what is going towards no. So we going towards the small no to achieve big yes. That's the first one. And then the second one, it is acquisition audit. What is acquisition audit? When I hear that, I also doesn't know until I read, and I feel that when you want someone to have yes, you doesn't need to have your objective to be fulfilled, but you need to accommodate their no, their negative feeling. So if you say, it's like when you want to have someone join MLM, if you that away, can you join us? They will say no. But if you want to have a grade, for you can ask, have you tried the product? It's good for your. If you want more cheaper, you can join us. I think that will be more yes. So if they say, oh, the price is too too high. Okay, if you become member, it becomes lower. So you have the best risk. Also, you can have extra money when you recruit other or when you buy it for yourself. So we showing that option. And the last one, which is mirroring or labeling. Actually, many people already doing that, the mirroring, but which is when you say to someone, you mirror their move. So if they move like this, you mirror it, and if they move like this, you mirror it. So that's mirroring and labeling. I think if you, so what is labeling? Labeling is quite the same, but you say like, I feel like you said, I can help you, but I can help to you. It's like labeling. So this is will have a good positive for them. I think that for all, I will remind you once again, starting to know acquisition audit, mirroring, or labeling. I hope you can have a great negotiation like me. And when I learned this, back to you, Tom.
Thank you so much, Danny. I'm currently mirroring Danny, which is smiling all the time when I'm speaking, as much as I possibly could. And I hope that helps in negotiating with Danny in the future. Thank you so much, Danny. Amazing speech. And now I would like to proceed to the third and the final speaker of the night. And this speaker is a drug dealer who works in Lombok, aka the pharmacist. Okay, so I would like to invite the evaluator for Amelia, which is Toastmasters Gede Udik Apriyadi.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Toastmasters Gede, please introduce the speech and the speech objective and the speech title. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Things. Hi, everyone. Fellow Toastmaster. I'm Gede Udik Apriyadi. I'm a member of MBTC. Today, I will evaluate Amelia, who will speak from a path of presentation mastery. This is her last speech in path presentation mastery in a project of reflect on your path entitled Growing as Toastmaster. The objective of this speech is for the member to reflect on his or her growth during the completions of an entire path, and for member to share some aspect of his or her growth during the completions of path. So please welcome Amelia. Amelia, growing as a Toastmaster. Screen is yours, Amelia.
Thank you, Gede. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Do you still remember your first experience when you come to your first Toastmaster meeting? Are you still remember? Because I did. I remember that the first time I joined my first Toastmaster meeting, I'm like confused what actually Toastmasters are. And actually, to be honest, when I came, I kind of worried because I thought it might be like an undercover multi-level marketing. Because everyone was very excited and they clapped their hands so much, very, very energetic and spirit. Many hadn't have great spirits. I was thinking, am I coming to the right place? Yeah, although at the end, although I feel that way, I still keep sit and stay until the end of the meeting. And at the end, I feel happy, even though I studied so much in table topics. But I decided again to come to the next meeting. And after come and join a few meetings, I finally decided to become a member. And after becoming the member, I took presentation mastery on my first path because actually I feel that I have no confidence to talk in front of people. And starting the path, you know, it's always in Icebreaker. We have to do the Icebreaker. And the Icebreaker is actually my first speech. Before that, I never do any speech in front of any people. And the first thing that I learned, if you want to deliver the speech, actually, you should write and practice before you do the speech. Before, I always thought that every great speaker are born natural talker. So after you born, you cry, and you just able to deliver a great speech. Yeah, I think all of them as born natural, but some of them might. But there are also people that become great because they practice their speech and also prepare by writing it before. And I still remember the nervousness when I do the Icebreaker, even though I already practiced it many times. So I made the speech like 2 weeks before the meeting and practice it like more than 10 times in 1 week. That's how nervous I feel. And compared by now, yeah, I'm not prepared that much again like in the past. Also, I also learned after the Icebreaker, something that is very important is evaluation. I learned the importance of evaluating, and evaluating does not always mean criticizing, but giving feedback to make us become better. So usually in work or maybe in your school, I'm afraid being evaluated. But in Toastmaster, I always wait and eager to be evaluated because I want to be better and I want to keep moving forward. And learning how to give evaluation also a challenge to me. Giving a constructive feedback without judging, and also we also still need to eliminate the need to criticize it of other. Yeah, it's a new challenge for me also. And in this path, the presentation mastery part, I think it more focused to become a great communicator. And I learned the communication style in this pathway, and I found that my communication style is the supportive type, which I prefer communicating personally. And also I learned how to do the gesture and also body language, which is a very important factor that help become a great communicator. And like Miranda said about mentoring, from the beginning, I also got the mentor, and the mentor guided me in Toastmaster journey and also taught me how to make a speech, how to create one from the opening, also the content and the closing, how you make the structured speech and how you practice your speech. The mentor teach me that. And now I even have the mentee that I need to guide through their journey too in Toastmaster. Besides the mentor, there are also other EXCO member that always have the answer if I have any question as a member. And as a member, I also learn how to become a role taker. Like for example, grammarian is actually one of the role taker that I try to avoid so much because my grammar is very bad. But hopefully I could do it in the future. And also the accounter, a role that needs a good listening skill. Once you are being absorbed in the speaker story, sometimes you forgot to count the and the timer, a skill that a role that needs a skill that have very great concentration. And without the timer, the speaker might not know how whether they are going under time or over time. And timer also a role that teach me to become a great speaker. You are not only need to be fluent, but you also need to talk on the time being. Talking too long could delay the meeting and make the meeting ending late. The other role also table topic master, one of my favorite role. Why? Because I only asking the question, no need to answer and make the speech. but you need also to have great listening skill to make your table topic session interesting. And the other also role that teach me a lot is Tom, how to organize a small event and how to lead an event. And last but not least is General Evaluator that also teach us how to evaluate from top to bottom and guide us to how to make our meeting better. After like 2 years doing the presentation mastery, I also learning to how organize a meeting, and I feel that it's very, very helpful to help my life outside the Toastmaster. Actually, I was a very shy person before, but now I have more courage to talk in front of people. And as a lecturer also, it also helped me to teach how to teach the student. Before I like more stuttering, and now I feel like I could more fluently in talk when I talk. And in the past, there are some occasions when I requested to become a speaker in my workplace, but I always thinking and contemplating a lot before I'm saying yes, because I need to talk, so many nervousness and many afraid coming. But after I joined Toastmaster, now I can say yes without thinking too much. And in this part, there are also HPL project, and this project also teach me how to lead bigger events and also how to approach people when we need their help. Sometimes I feel a bit reluctant when I asking for help because first I am afraid to being rejected, and sometimes not really trusting the person whether they will do the good or not really good about the task. But now I try to approach the other first, and if they cannot do that, yeah, I just ask for another person again. And I also learn about how delegating the task and delegating the task to others also actually could make them learn more about the task. Yeah, not all the people are very, very good at the first try, but after they doing it for some times, they will become better and maybe the best. That is why we need to accommodate them at the beginning. And all of the burden in our shoulder will be lighter if we work together and delegating the task. When I did this pathway, there are also up and down. Many people think I'm doing this pathway quite fast, but there are also up and downs. Sometimes I feel I have a lot of energy and I want to finish it as quickly as I can, especially if I have the idea to write. But sometimes I also have the laziness in my mind, feeling like, oh, what next story should I told again? Something like that. But yeah, after brainstorming, sometimes even a small story could make a great speech if you could elaborate it more. So finishing this pathway really, really teach me a lot. It gives me many experience that I might not get in my life outside the Toastmaster. So many experience and skills that I've got when I come to Toastmaster and become a member. I feel that I become a better communication and also a better leader. And lastly, I'm still thankful right now that I decide to stay sit on my chair and not leaving in the meeting when my first Toastmaster meeting, because it's actually led me to the place where I can learn a lot. In the future, I hope I will stay to become Toastmaster member until the end of my life. And for a new member, I would like to tell you that you will learn a lot in Toastmaster. This is the right place to learn, and there's always something new that you could learn in Toastmaster. So for everyone, enjoy your journey growing as a Toastmaster. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. First of all, I would like to invite all of you to unmute yourself and congratulate Amelia for her amazing journey to complete her path presentation mastery. Congratulations, Amelia.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Congratulations, Amelia.
Best.
Standing ovation. That was a great speech. Remember when you do the icebreaker, you get a standing ovation? I think you do when you complete it. You should also get a standing ovation. Well done. Really well done.
Awesome, awesome. And I hope what you have learned throughout the journey of you completing your path can be useful for you in your career going forward. Thank you so much. And with that, we conclude our prepared speech session, and we would like to go over to the next one, which is the table topic session. And I would like to invite our table topics master, Purwanto.
How about timer report first? I don't know. Okay,
Yes,
so
timer
let's-
report. I think we're over time, so let's just go to you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the table topic session. So for the newcomer, we have like two guests here, Anggit and also Amanda. So in this session, we will give a question or quote to all of you, especially maybe like 4 to 5 table topic speaker, and you need to answer that within 1 to 2 minutes. So for now, I will try to point one person here. So the person will answer the question from me. I see one person here, the president of MBTC, Batoro Aji. You are doing nothing today. So I will point you. And here the question for you. Wait. Okay. Let me type it also in the chat spot.
Suaranya nggak kedengeran, Aji. Suaranya nggak kedengeran.
Hello, Aji.
How about now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
great.
you. Okay. So today's topic is about meditation. And the question is this one. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Time's yours.
That quote reminded me of, I don't know, weirdly, to an old TV series in Indonesia. And I think it's called The Journey to the West. You know, like three brothers and the teacher, Sun Gokong, and I don't know the rest, Chu Pakai, I think, and the other one, I don't know, I don't remember. And the teacher, which I forget the name as well. They are doing this journey to find this holy book. The way I see it, along the way, they have faced many struggles and challenges, and they manage to overcome each of them. So the way I see this, I think it's kind of like the same with our journey. In our life, I think we tend to seek out. We want to be happy. And what makes us happy? What makes people happy? Oh, I think if we have money. So we search for money. We collect as much money as we can in our lives. In order for what? To have happiness. And when you are super rich, are you happy? Depends. The happiness is actually lies within. So you don't have to seek out the world. Seek inside yourself, because happiness comes from within. Thank you. Back to TTM. Who's TTM? Oh, TTM Purwanto, right?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, thank you for that. Sometimes we try to find the happiness from outside ourselves. Maybe we try to find that from money, from house, from cars, and sometimes we forget it comes from ourselves. When you feel happy, that's happiness. So next, let's go to the others. We still have like maybe of 3 questions. We can go to the guests, Amanda or Anggit. Do you want to try? Don't worry, I will give you an not that difficult question. The difficult question only for the president.
Oh, I'm not
So please,
quite sure. I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay.
just answer the question within 1 to
Okay.
2 minutes. So we can go to Anggit first. So
Okay.
Anggit, wait a minute. I will give you question. Okay. So I put the question on the chat box. So why should we do meditation? Why should we do meditation, Anggit?
Okay. First of all, thank you for the time. Why should we do meditation? Well, I think because we live in an era where we keep on chasing things and we keep on rushing into our goals. Well, from my experience, I was living in a time where I wanted to reach this goal, and then after that goal, I reached the next goal, and then after that goal, I reached to the next goal. And maybe we need time to stop and think what we really want in our life, and that's where meditation comes. And for me myself, because I'm a Muslim, I take time, the 5 times praying time to meditate and actually think of what I really want in my life, and connecting to the topic before that, it gives you peace. It gives you actually more than what the world could actually give. I mean, for example, if you experience bad stuff, like if you lose someone from your family and stuff, when you meditate, you actually found peace within yourself, and no one else could actually help your problems except from yourself. I don't know, I'm kind of talking everywhere, but yeah, I think that's the point from what we need to do meditation.
Okay, thank you, guest Anggit. Yes, we need to do meditation because we need some time to have a peace in ourselves, and maybe just have like a few minutes doing nothing. Okay, then let's go to our next guest, Amanda. Okay, here's the
Hello.
question for you. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, do you think meditation is easy or difficult? Any tips? Do you think meditation is easy or difficult? Any tips?
Okay. I don't think I'm someone who into meditation, maybe because I didn't know what meditation is. Like when people said like breathing and empty your mind, I cannot empty my mind. My mind is always like keep going and going. So I've been trying yoga. I've been trying some like breathing things, but I cannot empty my mind. And the funny thing is, I can feel relaxed and I can feel like empty my mind. For me, like I think meditation is like we are focusing in one thing. And for me, I felt like I'm having a meditation time when I'm cleaning up. I don't know. Maybe for other people like yoga, breathing, or other exercising, but for me is to clean up. So when I cleaning up the house, like sometimes I feel so calm, I feel so relaxed. So I think every person has a different way to do meditation. So if I said, is it difficult for me? Yes, it's difficult if I have to do like yoga and I have to meditate, but I think I have my own way to do meditation. Like also when I'm working deep work, usually in the middle of the night, I feel so focused and I feel I feel like that's my meditation. And people said, that's not meditation, you're working. No, but I feel so peace. So when I do that, like those two things, when I work and when I clean up, clean up the house, and I feel so focused and I feel like so relaxed and I feel so good about myself after that. So if I do my meditation in my own way, so I think it's easy for me, but other way, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm quite understand like the step, what should I do? Like most of people did, like I did my way, and that's how I do my meditation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, yes, Amanda. Yeah, that's really a good tips to all of us. So when you think meditation is only about breathing and focusing about one tips, it's like we force ourselves to do that. What you need to do, you need to enjoy that. So what you said before, that's also one kind of meditation, but that is your own way. Okay, let's go to the next person. Someone just coming to this meeting, Benica. So it's today we are talking about the meditation, and I will give you one question related to meditation.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, so here's the question for you. I put that on the chat box. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger.
Actually, I'm very angry I came in late because I got the timing wrong. So you are absolutely right. And I can easily be punished by my anger. The only way to get out of it and perhaps apply some meditation is to be distracted from anger. How do I get distracted from anger in a time like this? I look around and I see my daughter's hairpin. Oh, if I use the hairpin to put my hair, not only would I distract myself from anger, or distract all of you from the meeting. You know why pin is important? Because I think the pin, P-I-N, is that you've got to firstly be at peace with yourself. And because peace is something that you can only get inside yourself, which is the second letter, P-I-N. So when you have peace and it is inside you, what does that mean? You just be naturally happy and not be angered. I'm so happy that I've got a pin here, hairpin. I'm so happy that I was told that I can be angry, but I can tell you this. If you have hair with a hairpin, just use it, because that distraction will keep your anger away and you feel a little bit peaceful inside, feel a little bit natural, and then I'm back in a meeting trying to meditate. And ladies and gentlemen, this means a lot to me. So the next time someone says you can be taken off by your own anger, just remember Benny today told you to reach out for a hairpin and use that hairpin to avert and divert yourself from being angry. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Benica. Okay, I will try to find the hairpin so I can try to control my anger. So controlling your emotion, that's also one kind of meditation. If you have time to breathe, you have time to meditate. The best meditation is effortless and being mindfulness. So don't worry about how, or maybe you think meditation is difficult, but it's not that difficult. What you need to do is try to realize it. So it's come from you. Don't force it. I think that's all from me. And before that, before we go to the next session, let me ask about the timer report. So our timer, can you give us your report? Hello, Seni, are you there? Ah, Seni's there. Please
Still muted.
unmute
Seni.
your microphone.
All right, I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize of coming late, but I don't late to time all of you, okay? For the table topic speaker, we have 4 table topic speaker. Flower 4, yeah, it reminds me of F4. So, yep, here's my time report. And all of the tabletop speakers are eligible to be voted as a favorite one.
Great.
And the previous time for the prepared speech speakers, and only speaker number 3, Amelia, who is eligible to be voted. But maybe you don't have to vote anymore because she's the absolute winner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the report from me. Back to you, Tom Ping.
Okay.
Purwanto.
Okay, thank you.
Whoever, TTM or Tom.
Thank you. So I will give control directly to the Tom. Tom Ping, your time now.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Masters Purwanto, and also thank you so much for every table topic speakers that speaking earlier. Was amazing speeches. So now we would like to call upon our amazing SAA, Mr. Anda, to do group pictures. Anda, you ready?
Yeah. Maybe Denny or someone can help me to
Okay,
take the
I will
picture.
help you.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So please prepare for it. For your pose. Because I will take picture. So I think we will use this one. Okay. I will count for the first picture. It will be the normal pose, and the second pose will be the meditation pose. Okay. No, just normal first, and then the meditation. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Sorry,
Now,
Bali is earthquake.
Sorry, Bali earthquake.
Bali
Yes.
earthquake.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes, I
was
feel
out
it.
because I was running out of my house.
I feel it.
Okay.
It was very strong.
All right, so let's do, because I need to go out after this, right, guys? Let's do this.
Okay, now the second pose.
Oh my God, you still have
Oh
time
no, we
for
gotta go
photo
out.
taking.
Okay, quick.
1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Be safe,
everyone.
everyone. Stay
Awesome.
safe.
Now it's break time, so 5 minutes breaks. Okay, so while we all
Stay
run
safe,
away
everyone.
outside.
Be
Okay,
careful, be
Everyone,
careful.
be right
stay
back.
safe, everyone.
We'll be
Wow.
right
Stay
back.
safe.
Bye.